Hello, my friends, and welcome to day 5 of the Beginner Guitar Accelerator Challenge. Thank you guys again so much for being with me here live today. We got Mikael is back again. CE is back. I think that's Claudia, right? Is that Claudia or is that someone else? Welcome back. Philip, welcome Philip. Mark, Dennis, glad that you made it, Dennis. Vanessa, thank you for staying up. Big Bruya, I guess that's Yvonne, Big Bruya. Welcome back, Yvonne. Great job participating in the challenge. So welcome to day 5, my friends. This is our official last day, but we're actually going to be doing some bonus sessions next week. So keep your eyes open for that. Stay tuned. I'm thinking about maybe learning another song with you guys next week. I'm thinking about maybe Father and Son. That's one that I'm thinking about. Also in the comment section, let me know what you would like again. But the poll that we ran inside of the community yesterday, inside of the Facebook group, had Knocking on Heaven's Door winning, which I was a little bit surprised to see. Pleasantly surprised. I don't think I've ever taught it ever, even though it's one of the first songs I ever learned. A lot of fun. So I thought today what we do is we take a listen to both the Guns N' Roses version, we take a listen to the original Bob Dylan version, and just kind of compare the two, learn it together. I'll show you how I'd go about learning it, and we'll take it from there. If you guys want to do this as a bonus challenge over the weekend, your version of Knocking on Heaven's Door, that would be amazing. I'm going to be going live again next Monday. Most likely it's going to be next Monday, same time, and we're going to be doing our first bonus session. Also, big news, the All Access membership is going to be opening again, finally, after a very long time, next Monday as well. It might even open on Sunday, we'll see. So keep your eyes open for that. It's all of the structured step-by-step courses that I've ever made, combined with live trainings like we're doing right now. And I do those every other week. And what we also have in there is challenges. There's going to be a month-long challenge starting after we close the doors to enrollment. We're going to be starting a brand new month-long challenge. And we have challenges. We have live sessions like we're doing now every other week. We have open mics. It's a very interactive place and way to learn. The same as we've been doing this week, just with a bunch of step-by-step courses, with me coming in and looking at what you guys are doing. I'm always available for you. So that's opening next week. Look forward to that. If you want to get on the wait list to learn a little bit more about it, just go to supersimpleguitar.com. Check out the video there, just so you can get an idea about kind of like what it's all about. All right, my friends, thank you guys so much for being here. Again, I love you guys. Jan is here, All Access member. Jan, Jim is in the house. Peter, another All Access member. Thank you guys for being here. Terry, another All Access member. Rick, good morning, Rick, my friend. Great that you're here. I'm very happy that this has helped you so far, and I hope to continue to help you. I know that you mentioned you might want to come to Croatia next year. We'll definitely be talking about that in the coming weeks. I'm going to be announcing more about that. So, my friends, let's get into it. We're going to be checking out Knocking on Heaven's Door, like I said, learning it together. I have an electric guitar today because I had to tune it down a half step to be able to play with Guns N' Roses. They have their guitar tuned down a half step, right? And they do that, you know, for different reasons. It makes the strings a little bit easier to bend and stuff like that. And it also gives you a kind of like lower sound, right? When you're playing those open chords, you get this kind of low down sound, right? Right? So that's why I have the electric. I have my acoustic over there. And then, yeah, let's just do it. So, my friends, I'm going to put on my headphones. Hopefully, my guitar will sound balanced with everything else. Thank you so much for saying that, David. I really, really appreciate it. And I always really love seeing you at the open mics. So thank you so much to coming to those all the time, right? I really, really do appreciate it. And I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the All Access membership next Monday when it does open. We can talk more about that. It's basically, again, all of the courses I've ever made. So like 40 hours of step-by-step courses, right? From beginner all the way up to, you know, music theory, basic music theory, right? Soloing, everything that we've been doing just in more depth, more step-by-step, right? Plus, again, I go live every other week, except for in the summer. And we do challenges with prizes, with better prizes that I've been doing here. and open mic. So those are always a lot of fun too, because people get to come and show up and play in front of other people, the same as you saw Debbie doing yesterday. Thank you for saying that, David. I appreciate it very much. Okay, so let's check it out, my friends. I'm going to go into here. And first, what I wanted to do, anytime I'm learning a song, and this is what I really encourage you guys to do, is really spend some time listening to it. It's something that even me as like a beginner, I'd overlook. I just get the chords and try to play it. But taking the time to listen, like in depth, what's happening? What's the drum doing? What's the guitar doing? What's the bass doing? Like 5 times, 10 times, really getting to know the song is going to be very, very powerful for you. And what I would recommend doing is what we did on day 2 with Groove Day, where you just take your left hand, you put it over the strings, you listen, and maybe just try to do some of those dead strums along, right? Keep that down, up motion going, listen to the drum, and try to just play around, right? And then start learning the chords, okay? So let's listen to it a little bit here now, and then I'll show you how I would kind of approach learning this, all right? So let's go. So right away you can hear that drum is really laid back. It's going boom, bop, bop, boom, bop. So we're skipping the 2. It's 1, 3, 4, and 1, 3, 4. So I already think about, okay, the strumming is going to be this really laid back, right? After the 1, we're leaving a long break. Then we're coming in again, right? So it's down, 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 up, down, 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 up. But what you'll notice is for this tune, what he's doing is he's arpeggiating the note. So let's listen. Okay, so he's doing more than I'm going to be showing you guys what to do. But once you know what the chords are, let me show you the chords here real quick. Once you know what the chords are, so we got a G major, G, going into a D, going into an A minor, right? Once you know that, and then we stay on the A minor longer than we stay on the G, right? If you listen to the tune, you'll hear that. Okay, that first chord is the same length as the second chord. Then when it goes to A minor, oh wow, we're staying there longer, right? So that's why it's really important to listen to the songs as well. Maybe this is a better view. So now that we know the chords, and I've heard that they're doing this kind of like arpeggio thing, what I would try to do is just mimic this, right? You can go and get the tabs later on and learn it note by note, but to just get started and to start having fun with it, just to understand that any note within this chord is going to sound good. Okay, so anytime you're playing a chord like a G major, D major, A minor, every single note inside of that chord is going to sound great as a single note, as an arpeggiated note, right? So what you can do is just grab that G, add in a couple of notes there, right? And just see what sounds good to you. Use your ear. Don't worry, my friends that are late. No problem at all. I'm glad you guys made it. I appreciate you coming live. Jason, great to see you again, my friend. So yeah. So that's the first thing. So what I would try to do is, again, get the song and just very slowly strum along. Let's listen to it one more time. Kimberly, no worries, my friends, no worries at all. So again, just so you guys know, I have my guitar down tuned down a half step just so that I can harmonize with this as I demonstrate it for you guys. So the way I did that is just every note is tuned down a half step. You don't need to do this to follow along. Just watch the lesson. If you want to, you can. But that just means that this is E flat, A flat, you know, D flat. So they're just all flat in the half step, right? So that gives me this lower half note tuned down sound, right? So that's the first thing. Then again, like I was showing you guys the drum, when you start listening to the drum, the electric guitar is actually only just doing one strum most of the time. At least one of them is, right? So if you were in a band, you could just mimic that. But with an acoustic guitar, you'd probably go down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Okay? Now, when you go to that third chord, so the first time around he goes G, D, A minor, and the second time around he goes G, D, C. So both the A minor and the C are going to be 2 bars, right? So on those you can give yourself a little bit more privilege. Add in a couple more little strums. Again, use your ear, use your feeling. When you get used to practicing what I taught you guys on day 2 with that down, up, just have that going, you're going to start to slowly get used to adding in little extra strums in there, right? Now you don't have to, you could just do the same exact strumming. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, right? So both will work, but feel free to experiment and play around with that, okay? So if I were to be learning this as I'm kind of showing you guys now, I'd notice, okay, that first guitar is doing some, I just messed up. But I'm just trying to point out, go for it. Look for stuff. Use your pick. Try to pick out those single notes. And when you find something that looks good, try to play it again. That sounds good. Try to play it again, okay? So then I'd say, okay, what's the other guitar doing? Like, what's the strumming going to be? Again, we're listening to the drum. See how laid back at all this? I can't use it anymore. How much space they're leaving, right? Getting dark. Dark to say. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Okay. Here we go. Knocking on heaven's door. Hey, 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 yeah. Knocking on heaven's door. So if I were to, again, be learning this, I'd notice, okay, when the chorus comes, like now we're playing with some more distortion. Okay, so this is where you would want to play some power chords, right? So the same as I taught you guys bar chords on, I think it was day 3, what you can do is you can take just the first notes from that power chord, from that bar chord, and then that's going to give you a power chord. Okay, so that's a G power chord. Now, if I know my 5th string root notes, then I'm going to know, okay, this is a D power chord. Again, the first notes that are in that shape are going to give you the power chord. So instead of playing this entire shape, I'm only using 2 notes, and that's giving it to me, right? For the C, same thing. Okay? So again, very important to learn the notes on the 6th string so that you know how to identify, okay, this is a G, this is a D, this is a C. You could play them on this 6th string root note like I showed you guys when we were learning the bar chords, or if you learn your 5th string, that same principle is going to apply. I can play the D here. I can play it here, it's further away, or I can play it here. Right? I can play the C here, or I can play the C here. Same shape. Notice it's the same shape. Okay? So to play the Guns N' Roses, if you want to really rock out, then you're going to want to, you know, switch to a more distorted sound when it gets to that part of the song, and then start rocking out. Okay, so let's listen to the whole thing now, and I'm going to try to mimic just a little bit of what I'm hearing, okay? So we have a clean sound when the song starts, okay? So let's just try to do that, and it's arpeggiated, so I'm going to do some mild arpeggiating, then I'm going to add in a little bit of strumming, and then when it goes wild, I'm going to play those power chords, okay? Again, you can also find all of these power chord shapes in that book that I gave you guys. And of course, inside of the All Access membership, I have courses that go deeper into this so you can really learn it and internalize it, okay? Also, just a quick question. Is my guitar sounding okay together with the song, or is the song like totally overpowering me, or am I overpowering the song, or is it kind of balanced? If you guys could let me know in the comments, that would really help me. Thank you very much. Okay, let's listen one more time, the whole thing, okay? So I'm going to just kind of mimic what I'm hearing here. So... strum less. G. Just 2 strums. One strum. I'm not going to be talking about the solo because that would be too advanced, but just notice how we kind of tried to mimic what we're hearing, right? When the song started, we did a little arpeggiated thing. Now again, I'm improvising here. I haven't really practiced this. I haven't fine-tuned this. I haven't really, cleaned it up because I just started working on it today for you guys. But if I was going to really learn this, I'd spend more time experimenting with what notes sound good and what kind of sequence for this arpeggiated part, right? So again, listening to the song is so important, right? Debbie's here. Thank you for coming, Debbie. I hope it's a lot of fun. It's a ton of fun for me. So that's kind of how I'd approach this song. Now, yesterday we were talking about the pentatonic scale. Many of you probably remember this. So if you wanted to come up with your own little solo, your own little improvisation, your own thing here, and there's one more thing that I need to point out to you guys, if you just give me 1 second. The shape that's going to work is the exact same shape as we learned yesterday, except we're going to start on the 12th fret, okay? So if you have an acoustic guitar, this might be a little bit of a bugger for you, but if you have an electric guitar, it'll be easy. Okay, so that same exact shape that I showed you guys yesterday is going to allow me to solo to this, right? Or play little melodies. So let me just demonstrate that. I'm not going to try to play what he played, but just so you guys can hear how I'm harmonizing, okay? Listen to this. I'll start over the song. So just watch this. Notice how I'm harmonizing with the song. Mama, take this back from me. Same scale as I showed you guys yesterday. I can't use it anymore. Getting you guys the hammer on pull off yesterday? You guys to notice how I'm using that exact same shape that I was showing you yesterday, and I'm improvising to this real song now, right? So I teach you guys all about that inside of the solo guitar course, how to match the scale to the song that you're trying to play, okay? So just know that that's also a possibility for you, right? To learn to improvise. And if I were to play different shapes, I could do it all over the neck, right? If I were to, expand from this one shape, I have to hold myself back personally just to demonstrate you guys that I'm in this one place. But if I was actually playing this, I'd be all over the neck, right? So that's basically what's happening in this song. The one thing that I also want to point out is that the Bob Dylan version, the chorus, where's the chorus? The chorus, when Bob Dylan plays it, goes G, D, A minor, G, D, C, G, D, A minor, G, D, C. Okay, so this is Bob Dylan's version. It can get a little tricky. And Guns N' Roses, what they do is they always play G, D, C, G, D, C, G, D, C, G, D, C. So if you're ever playing this with someone, just make sure that you guys agree what you're going to be doing on the chorus part of the song. Because if one of you is playing an A minor and the other one is a C, it's going to clash a little bit, right? It's not going to sound great. So that's just something to watch out for. So let's do the entire Guns N' Roses one more time. Maybe not the entire one, but just until the point where we're at. And then either, tomorrow, if you guys want to try to tune down your guitar, there's surely lessons for that on YouTube, how to tune your guitar down a half step, or just look at the notes, the chromatic scale, and tune down a half step. Try to play along with this, right? Okay, so let's start over here one more time. And I'm going to try to play along again so you guys can see kind of like what's happening. I'll try to do a close-up here for you guys. Okay, so the chords again are C, D, A minor, C, D, C. Sorry, G, D, A minor, G, D, C. Then when the electric guitar kicks in, it's always G, D, C, G, D, C. I hope this isn't too much information. Okay. Solo. Back to the normal chords.
I'ma put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore.
So that's the gist of it. And then everything else really just repeats itself the entire time. So once you got a feeling for the chord progression, how long to stay on which chord, maybe you have like a distortion pedal where you, like I'm doing here, where you can start out clean. You can start out clean. And then when it goes crazy, you can go. It's a lot of fun to be able to change your sound like that. So that's basically how I'd approach the electric version of this, right? And you can see with the strumming, there's many different things that you can do to fill in that gap, right? So don't try to think in terms of what's the one and only strumming pattern. Try to listen to the drum, experiment, do your up and downs, right? Don't worry about it, and then you're gonna nail it, okay? So I hope this makes sense. Let me know in the comments, how are we doing here? Is this making sense? And then now let's listen to the Bob Dylan version just to see what Bob did differently, how we'd approach that as a student learning. Okay, so I'm gonna have to switch guitars now. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to go. I don't have a roadie here to help me switch guitars. All right, 1 second, my friends. All right, so let's check out what Bob Dylan does here now, okay? So again, the chord progression is the same. Let me put the chord progression back, except on the chorus, again, he does the G, D, A minor, G, D, C, where Guns N' Roses always play G, D, C, G, D, C, G, D, C, G, D, C. That's the important thing to just remember. And by the way, you can download the Bob Dylan version in the description of this video. It's also on that page where all the other replays are. Okay, so if you guys want to download that. All right, here's Bob Dylan. Let's see what Bob Dylan did with the song, okay? Let's listen. After the one, notice he leaves a lot of space, the same as Guns N' Roses. So it's very similar, right? They're both leaving a lot of space after the one. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm noticing here. Laid back, laid back. Second guitar in there playing a couple of licks, right? There's a second guitar in there. And if you listen with headphones, you're going to hear many more of the details of what's happening. That's also a powerful thing to do. Listen with headphones.
Take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting
The drum is only coming in every once in a while and just whacking it one time, and everything else just the guitar and him singing.
too dark to see. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Mama put my gun.
So it's very laid back. The entire thing is really very laid back. So for this one, again, I'd just listen to it. I'd get the chord progression out. Let me get it out for you guys one more time here. Let's see. All right. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys play this. I'd really love to see you guys trying to play this. So again, you know, on the G, we're just doing this very light. Almost trying to play as little as possible, right? Because if you think about it, it's a very sad song. He's knocking on heaven's door, right? So we want to try to get that. One thing that I like to do, and I think that they're doing sometimes, is on the C chord. Anytime you're on a C, let me see, you guys can't see that now because of the chord progression. Anytime you're on a C, you can release your middle finger and hit that note. See that? Okay, so I released it, I hammered it, then you could even grab this note, do a little pull off, go back to the G. So that's just stuff that you can play with anytime you're on a C major chord. See that? That same kind of thing works. But I don't want to give you guys too much stuff here. I don't want to blow your minds. So again, we're trying to mimic what we heard. That very laid back strumming. If you've spent the time to internalize groove, like I was telling you guys on day 2, it's going to be much easier for you guys to just come in after leaving space and adding in a little sprinkle there, right? Okay, so let's listen again to the song, and this time I'm going to try to play with it a little bit just so you guys can see what's happening, okay? Very laid back. Try to play with me.
I'ma take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
So now the energy's building, right?
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Now I put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. That long black cloud is coming down. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door.
Let's try it without any chords, just grooving. Let's just try to groove with it. Listen to the song. What's happening in the song?
Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Mama, put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. That long black cloud is coming down. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door.
Okay.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Notice how the dynamics are going down now, and they're taking us out. Okay? So, when you're listening to a song, take the time to listen to the song. Take the time to listen to it. Slowly try to pick up the groove, right? Think about, okay, what would work here? Don't be afraid to take risks. Learn the chord progression, right? So that you don't need to think about it that much. And then bada bing, bada boom, you can play the song. Start recording yourself, watch yourself play, share, get some feedback, and boom, you're inside of the feedback loop that I love to talk about all the time. So is this making sense, my friends? Is this giving you some ideas? One more thing that I discovered that I like to do on the A minor is I'll do this thing where I release these two fingers. See that? So I'll go release it, and then back into the G. And play around with that, right? It gives it some movement. See that? On the C, I did that thing again. Now, you don't have to do these things, but it just gives it a little bit of an embellishment, a little bit of movement in what you're doing. So, you guys are being quiet here. I hope you're all practicing your guitars. Let me know how this is going for you. Is it making sense? Are you able to follow along? And that's about that for this lesson. So you guys have the chord progression now, and I'd really take the time to play along with Bob Dylan, because you're not going to have to retune your guitar. It's nice and slow tempoed, and see if you can really play to the song and let the song be your metronome then, because then you don't need a metronome. He's going to be holding the groove for you, right? It's very powerful to play along with songs. All right, my friends. So that concludes the lesson part of this. Unless you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. And now I thought let's go in the community and watch some more videos. You boys and girls have been very good in posting your videos again. It's wonderful to see. Let's do it. We got videos. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, I saw this. Nice job playing the pentatonic there, Charles. Very nice, very nice. I'd love to hear you playing this to the backing tracks then, right? Okay, you guys are saying you like Bob Dylan more. Yeah, I agree. I prefer the Bob Dylan one too. It's more, there's more heart to it and more depth. But when I was a teenager, I liked the Guns N' Roses one more. So let's watch a couple more of these, my friends. Awesome, Mick, another update video. Great to see you doing all the homework and practicing more, my friend. There to help you support this guy if you're doing a bend. That's the only thing I'd say, but other than that, really cool, really cool. Okay, so we have a debate going. We got the Guns N' Roses fans, and then we got the Bob Dylan ones. Yeah, I like them both, honestly, but I think at where I am now, at my age, I prefer the Dylan one too. But I'm ready to rock anytime, don't get me wrong. Great job, Mick. Great job. I love it. Also, I just realized I forgot to announce the winners. We got 5 winners again today. I'll just call out all 5 names now to get rid of all the suspense. So we got Terry Burgess, Bill Snodgrass, and sorry if I'm not pronouncing these perfectly, Darren Prince, Kathy Griffin, and I got Bill a second time. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do that one again. So I'll just be contacting the 5th winner via Facebook directly. Okay, so Terry Burgess, Bill Snodgrass, Darren Prince, Kathy Griffin, and then maybe I'll just choose. Let's see here. Let's do Debbie. Debbie, you win as well. Debbie's gonna get a coupon. All right, my friends, that's it. All the prizes have been given away. So. Let's watch some more videos. Okay, let's see what we got here. A question, can you play? Let me see what the question is. Can play all chords and keep on strumming, but not fast enough. Yeah, it takes time. Don't worry about that at all. Don't worry about that at all. Yeah, it takes time. It took me a bunch of time too, you know, and even when I'm learning these now, like refreshing them, I still have to practice them to get them to the point where I'd feel comfortable like actually going on stage and performing in front of other people, right? It takes time. The link for the courses, Philip, there's just the link. The first link in the description will take you to the chord progression for Knocking on Heaven's Door, where you can download it, if that's what you mean. Or you have to tell me exactly what you mean. Where it says All Access Membership, that's where you can find all of the courses. If you go to the upper right-hand side, let me show you guys. So if I go to supersimpleguitar.com, just give me a second because I'm logged out. Okay, so if you go to supersimpleguitar.com, Here's where you can learn about the All Access membership that's opening on Monday. Again, this is my signature program. All of my courses are in here, connected to a community, connected to live training. If you guys have loved this experience so far, you're definitely going to love the All Access membership. So Philip, just click here where it says All Courses. And then you're going to be able to see the entire library of courses that we got here. Then just choose one and send us the email with the title winner, and we will get you all hooked up. And just tell us which one you want. Okay? Okay, hope that makes sense. All right, let's see who else made some videos. I think this is an update video, right? Yeah.
Shadows grow so long before my eyes, and then
Very nice, Terry.
across the pane, suddenly the days turn into nights, far away from the city, but don't hesitate.
Very nice, Terry.
'Cause your love won't wait.
Great song, too.
Oh, baby, I love your ways every day.
What a great song.
I wanna tell you I love your ways.
Great job, man. Nice strumming, nice chord changes. I really, really like
I
what
wanna
you did here.
be
Great job. Peter!
And on the mountain looking down on the city, the way I feel is that I don't pity. Tears drops fall down the mountain. Many times I feel it, and many times I cry. It makes me feel so happy when we both know high on the mountain snow. Night after terror to love.
Really cool, Peter, man. Peter's always rocking the house, man. Congratulations on posting so much. So Mark says that he can't hear the difference between the A minor and the C. Yeah, I mean, that's something that I hear it because I've been playing by ear for so long, but a lot of people won't notice, honestly, if you mix those two up. But for me, if you were playing with me, I'd totally notice. So don't worry about it. Just kind of remember with Bob Dylan, the first time when he goes knock, knock, knocking on heavens, it's A minor the first time, and then C, A minor, C. And then with Guns N' Roses, it's always just a C, right? And then you can try to test it. When he goes to the C, try to play A minor and see if you notice that clash. When he's holding the C, if you play A minor, you'll probably be able to hear that. But if not, no worries, man. It takes time to develop your ear, right? Okay, do we have any questions? Let's see, Terry. Oh, Terry rocked out the backing track. Nice and slow. He's doing the slides. Very nice, very nice. I love how you're taking your time, you're listening to the music, you're not going too fast, you're trying different techniques. Great stuff, my friend. I'd love to see more updates. Kimberly,
Hi
let's
guys,
go.
Kim here from South Africa. So when we started this week challenge, and a challenge it has been, the idea was to focus on one song. That was the first thing, which I don't often manage to do. I'm sitting here in the dark because I live in Africa and we have rolling blackouts. It's a real thing. That's how we roll. There's some emergency lights going on. The phone's about to die, so I need to do this before that happens. I'm going to try a different version of Stand By Me, adding some of the embellishments that Henry has taught us.
Very nice.
Thanks, guys. Give it a go.
Kimberly. I love it. Thank you for being so active in the community as well. It's really nice to see. Hope to see much more of you. There we go, Vicky, also playing her guitar every day. Here we go. That's a tricky one. It's fast. Very good. You're doing this chord super fast. You're strumming really nicely. Great, great job, Vicky. I love it. I love it. How long has Vicky been playing? I missed that. Can I play with the capo on the first fret? Yeah, totally. Definitely can. All right. Congratulations. Such a great job the entire week. Let's see, Rocky. Oh wait, you were supposed to play on the 3rd fret. I think you're on the wrong key here. Let's listen. Yeah, you're in the wrong key, man. Do everything that you're doing, just start on the 3rd fret. Other than that, it looks good. Don't worry about it, man. Do another video playing it on the 3rd fret. Start on the 3rd fret. Or am I missing something? No, I think you're on the wrong fret there. Yeah. No worries, Rocky. Update video. Let's see. Is this a new one? New one. Great job, Suzanne. The blues girl. Whoa, she's even playing the 2nd shape here. Bending it up and everything. With the blue note in there. Love how you're playing both shapes. Whoa, she went with the 3rd shape. Great stuff. Wow, you must have known a little bit of this before. If not, then that's amazing that you played all 3 shapes in such a short amount of time. All right, my friends, I guess we're going to end it here for today. On Monday, we're going to be doing a bonus session. I think we're going to be learning another song. I was thinking about Father and Son. That might be a fun one. But you guys, I'm probably going to do a poll again to see what other song you guys would maybe want to learn with me together on Monday. Again, the All Access membership is opening. Enrollment is going to be open from Monday through Friday. So I'm really looking forward to greeting a bunch of new members inside of our community. It truly is a wonderful place to share and hang out and learn using structured step-by-step courses rather than, playing YouTube roulette where you never know what you're going to get and where the lessons don't really follow A, B, C, D. They're just kind of all over the place, right? So I truly believe, structured step-by-step courses connected to a community, connected to live training is, the best, most effective, fastest way to get good at guitar, right? So if you've enjoyed this lesson, I guarantee you will love the All Access membership. You guys can see a bunch of the members came to this free challenge. So thank you guys who are members for coming. I really do appreciate you guys being here. And then once that enrollment closes, we're going to be starting a brand new month-long challenge. And basically what we've been doing this week is going to continue, except it's going to be in the Super Simple Guitar, home, right? All right, my friends, great to have you live with me here today again. Those of you watching the replay, thank you for staying so long. If you have any questions, I'm looking forward to answering your questions once we get offline. Have a great weekend. Thank you for this amazing week. I hope that it's been as fun for you as it has been for me. I really have enjoyed it. And just watching all of the progress you guys have made and seeing you go outside of your comfort zone and posting videos for the first time has truly been tremendous to watch. So thank you guys so much for participating. It really does mean a lot to me. See you on Monday for the first bonus session. We're going to be doing a couple of them next week. And again, All Access membership is going to be open for enrollment Monday through Friday. Those of you who want to join, you're more than welcome. I'll be talking more about that on Monday. Okay, thank you guys. Have a great weekend and enjoy your guitars. I hope that you've been playing your guitar way more than you normally do this week. That is really something that means a lot to me. If because of this, you guys have been playing more, you feel more inspired, more motivated. That's what this is all about, right? Connected to the community. Thank you, my friend. Love it. Love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you for being here. And I love you. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.